Burma is a land inhabited by diverse endangered species. The tiger, rhinoceros, and elephant still dwell in this, the largest country in mainland Southeast Asia. In Burmese, Hsaw Wa means white elephant, a mystical symbol of strength and truth. Today, along the border of Thailand and Burma, Hsaw Wa must stay 2 steps ahead of the army at all times. But this Hsaw Wa is not an animal hunted for its mystical power, but a man hunted for his principles.
In Burma, all the ethnic peoples are oppressed, and our history being destroyed by Burmese government. They do not want our history to exist.
Hsaw Wa was born in the Burmese capital of Rangoon. Here, the Karen people, who make up 30% of the country's population, are not allowed to learn their own language in schools. But that didn't stop young Hsaw Wa, who today speaks half a dozen ethnic Burmese languages.
In 1988, I was participating in a student uprising, and we are organizing students, and we asked for democracy for the country and for the people of Burma. Soldiers lined up and they said, stop. The girl who were in the very front, the soldier just came up and stepped her bayonet.
In the face of bloody rioting, Hsaw Wa went into hiding in the deep jungle near the border of neighboring Thailand. Here he discovered extensive human rights abuses in regions inhabited by Burmese ethnic people.
My grandparents from my father's side, they arrested and then cut into 3 parts. With my grandmother, she was pushed a bayonet on his breast until she died.
Hsaw Wa has brought us the stories of the suffering people, and we would have never had the chance to hear their stories if it was not for him.
Hsaw Wa joined forces with 2 American law school graduates to form Earth Rights International, a group that monitors human rights and environmental abuses in the region.
Inherently, he recognized human rights abuses were connected to environmental degradation and resource exploitation.
The Burmese junta's very survival depended on exploitation of the environment. The foreign currency they needed to retain power came from freely granted logging, fishing, and mineral concessions. The regime found a new source of fast cash in Burma's vast deposits of natural gas, the Yadana pipeline.
Yadana means a treasure in Burmese language, but the reality is of the death and the suffering that Unicorn company brought the construction for the people who live in the area.
2 giant oil companies, California's Unocal and France's Total, struck a deal with the Burmese government. The military would provide security so that building crews could cut a swath through Tenasserim Forest. The 10-foot wide pipeline would deliver Burmese natural gas to Thailand.
We can see 2 flags over there, and we're going to go there and see it's a Burmese border, and we can see the pipeline from Burma side. They make sure that there's not press, and they don't let any people holding cameras around, anything like that. They have their headquarters just over there.
At great personal risk, Hsaw Wa was able to infiltrate deep into Burma to interview thousands of victims, military defectors, and witnesses of human rights and environmental abuses.
I saw one soldier shoot someone simply because he was too tired to work anymore. For no other reason. It was horrible.
He has compiled a body of information from the pipeline region that has become the prime source of research for reports and testimony used by activists around the world. As a direct result of his opposition to abuses in Burma, no gas has yet flowed through the Yadana pipeline.
I've seen violence and horror and injustice. But those soldiers who have scanned, they can't fight the only weapon that I have, because I have the truth.